Hi, everybody.
Hey, everyone. Welcome back to our Tuesday Live.
Happy Tuesday. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Jordan.
And we come live every Tuesday on the Families of Character page.
True story.
Are we on the Families of Character page on Facebook?
We're on the Families
think
of
so.
Character page.
Josh is watching. All
I
right.
think we are.
Okay. Do you know what this is?
Look at
Do
that
you know
massive
what
thing.
this thing is? Here, let me just...
Oh, it's got a strap on it.
It's got a strap so you can carry it like a briefcase. This, my friends, this is a modern day trapper keeper for middle schoolers.
What? That thing looks like it weighs like 20 pounds and there's nothing in it yet.
Do you know? Do you remember trapper keepers?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you
They
had
were
to take
so
out the special
cool.
one.
Oh my gosh. So this bad boy, oh my gosh, like
Look at that. Oh, there is
He's-
something in it. Paper.
Well,
Oh, he's ready to go.
he's ready to go with his calculator, dividers, and paper. So
Somebody did their school shopping.
we did our school supply shopping over the weekend. I thought about putting it on stories, but I don't know. I think I was just so like fried by the end of it because it took an hour and a half and I only had 2 kids with me. Then we went to go get a drink.
Yes. Hello. Oh my
So-
goodness.
I know we've been talking about this for a few weeks, but is your school supply shopping done?
I still haven't gone to it. Furthermore, I don't really want to talk about it.
Trapper keeper. Okay, more people are joining us on Facebook. Charity, does your child have this massive trapper keeper of a binder?
Oh, my son had one last year. It's hanging in my younger son's closet for him to reuse when it's his time. Right?
We're on the home stretch.
Goodness.
We have a week left. 9 days. 9 days before my kids go back to school.
Right. Last
So-
week we talked about working from home during the summertime when your children are home, and we are about to pull our hair out.
I am, for sure. My kids are all outside and every door to my house is locked.
Right, for 15 minutes. We need 15 minutes just to
Oh,
focus
my
and concentrate.
Oh
We
my
love
gosh.
these kids, but it is very difficult to get anything done when you have them all just lurking around and hanging around. And
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys feel this way. I was telling Sarah, I'm like, by this time in the summer, we've already visited the pool a million times. Like, they've gone to the water park, they visited their grandparents, they've gone on a road trip, and now they're like, they want structure, I think, as much as we do.
So it's time, people.
It's time.
But we thought today, instead of talking about
School
school
supplies.
and work and stressful things, we talked about something fun, and we're going to talk about family traditions.
Totally. That is a fun topic. Josh and I just got back from a road trip to 4 states in 3 days with our 3 kids in our SUV. Like, we didn't do an RV. We just jumped in the car with a plan to go to Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and New Mexico. And that was a tradition that our oldest son brought up that he wanted to start last summer to visit all 50 states by the time he leaves for college. So,
I think it became real to me when I was actually reading a comment of yours on Facebook because Jordan had posted that they'd started their road trip and on her personal page. And then someone in your family said, "When are you coming to New York?" And you said, "Oh, we're coming next summer for so-and-so's graduation. We'll be sweaty and stinky by the time we get there. Do you have a shower for us?" And I actually absorbed that and was like, they're going to drive to that
oh yeah, next
in
summer.
upstate New York? And I said to myself, well, I guess that fits into their tradition.
That's right.
So why not? Because we've talked about this graduation before. Don't ask why. Like, we just have. We've already talked about next year,
Right.
what we're doing
You know.
for family vacations and stuff like that. So it had already come up between the two of us. And so I already knew you were going to New York next May. And I just assumed you would fly.
No.
All 5 of yourselves.
Guess what? Guess what's part of the plan to
You're gonna
continue the
drive.
goal? 14
So that's-
states in 2 weeks next summer.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. How many years do you have until Parker goes to college? 5? Next
5.
summer it'll be 5.
Yes.
Yeah,
5
he's
more
going into
years
8th
to
grade.
get all 50 states nailed, including Hawaii.
Good luck.
We're going to have to be having lots of lemonade stands, folks. My kids are going to have to save up.
Oh, we're going to Canada too. That's awesome.
That's right.
Okay, so what are some of your guys' family traditions? They don't have to be in the summertime. They could be year-round. The reason we wanted to talk about this was because family traditions harness, like, fun memories. Think back to family traditions you did growing up.
Oh, yeah.
A sense of belonging.
Totally.
Which is kind of what we're always going for with families of character.
Absolutely. So we want to know from you. I mean, we have our family road trip.
Megan, crazy, but you love road trips.
I know, it's
Yes.
crazy.
You are
It's
crazy.
so fun. So what kind of traditions do you have in your memory from your own childhood?
Hi, Olivia.
Hey, Olivia. I know my husband's on here. My mother-in-law is in Israel, and she is on with a couple other viewers. Hello. It's like nighttime there.
Hi, Jody. Yep.
Hey,
Jody's watching.
Jody.
We're so happy to have you guys all today.
Hey.
Okay, so family traditions. Just shout out some of your family traditions that you guys have, whether they're in the in the summertime or ours. We were talking about this last night. Jordan and I like to go get coffee at Barnes and Noble on Monday nights, so we were talking about it. And I was really trying to rack my brain about family traditions, and one hit me. So you guys know I have 4 kids. But what you may not know is I'm the oldest of 6 kids.
Oh, yeah.
And
Big family.
so, big family. And my youngest brother is significantly younger than me and most of my siblings. So when he was born, we started this family tradition every year. I mean, we're all like, some of us had been married, most in college and some in high school. And so we started this family tradition because he was now a baby, that every Christmas we would go get a family picture taken with Santa Claus.
Aww.
So that's what we did for my extended family. And then that translated into when we had kids. We started this a long time ago when my kids were little, and I think maybe we had 1 or 2 kids at the time.
Yeah.
But we go every first December.
First Saturday.
Every first Saturday in December, we go and we get a special picture taken with Santa Claus.
How fun.
So now we have years of pictures with Santa with different families. Like my family, and I know my husband is in some of them with my brother, and then the ones
so
with my
cool.
kids, and as we've added kids to our family.
That is awesome. I know my sister does something with her kids too, where they all get a new pair of pajamas the night before Christmas, and then they load up their hot chocolate and go on a tour of all of the Christmas lights around the neighborhood. So that's fun. And Josh, my husband, he and his family talk about amazing summer memories at the lake every single weekend, packing the cooler with all their favorite sandwich goodies and making their own food, riding in the back of the pickup out to Lake McConaughey and staying the night in a tent like every weekend in the summer. They were all brown when they got back for school in the fall. And what'd you do? Oh, camped, skied, fished. That's fun.
It does sound fun. Megan says we did road trips as a kid. Mom was a teacher, so we'd have a lot of weeks to travel.
How fun.
That is like one of the things I wish I just had like a whole month to travel. We were gone this summer for 2 weeks. We were gone for 10 days. And that felt like a long time. And it took me about a week and a half to kind of totally catch up when we got back. So I can't even imagine being gone for longer than 10 days. But I don't know. That always just sounds like so much fun. Just start, go, end up at the beach, and just stay at the beach.
I will tell you, people, because this is the real deal here with Sarah and Jordan. So we got to tell it how it is. Day 1, 2, and 3 were great on the road trip. The last 2 hours, we were about to punch each other out. Okay? We were stuck in traffic in a parking lot on I-25 coming from Colorado Springs. There's a giant wreck. People had to go to the bathroom. We were shut in literally in our lanes. So it's not always pretty, but we laugh about it later. That's what it's all about.
You know what I was laughing about? Because I knew that so this tradition of theirs, she's been talking about for a while, and then they didn't rent the RV that they were going to initially go in. So then they modified it, which is totally fine. It's funny. It's like I'm part of their family tradition.
You kind of are.
Hey, Stephanie. So then they modified it to go just on a road trip in their car, and they were going to be gone from Thursday to Monday. No, Thursday to Sunday. And then on Saturday afternoon, I get a text that they're back at home.
We're like, hey, we just kicked it up a notch. We realized we were 6 hours from home at our last stop, and we're like,
Might as
let's
well
just go
come
home,
home.
sleep in our own bed.
I thought that
It's
was
fun.
funny. Yeah. So, family traditions tend to always just be more so around holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, Mother's Day, that kind of thing. But I think summer is a good time too for family traditions as well.
Absolutely. Olivia, okay, you said traveling is your family tradition as well. We alternate summer vacations with your family and your hubby's family.
It's like it won't come
How
out.
fun.
We'll see more.
We can't see the rest of it, but
Yep. Oh, there we go.
oh, yes. We love this time together, get to see family members we've only an opportunity to see every few years. Oh, and then your
Yeah.
kids look forward to seeing them because they haven't seen them for a while.
It is fun.
That's fun.
It's so funny that we're talking about this because I don't know, Christmas just must really stick in my kids' minds as family traditions because the other day nothing had come up in my car about family traditions or anything, but I'm driving. Yeah. It was when we were going to buy the massive Trapper Keeper that my oldest was in the car, and he goes, do you think we could go back to the candy factory this year? Because
that's right.
I don't remember if it was last year or the year before. I took them up to Heyman's.
Hammond's Candy.
Yeah, the factory up north in North Denver, and it was a really cute little place. And he goes, "Do you think we could go back and do that family tradition again?" And I just kind of thought that was funny because we've only done it once, and he wants to make it an annual thing. So I said, "Sure, why not?"
I love how kids will bring up an idea, and if they bring up the idea, like our son did for the road trip, go with it. If it's doable for your family, go with it because it gets them invested, and it brings so much unity to the family. If Reese can kind of plan out the route through the candy store, or he's kind of leading that tradition, there's so much buy-in from him and the other kids. And again, we're trying to bring our families together. There's so many things in this world that kind of try to pull at our time and kind of divide our families, just going in a million different directions. So anytime we can hold on to something that we do together, I mean, it's proof. We remember those things from our own childhood and we just light up. So that will happen for our own kids.
Megan says, I have more positive memories from my childhood traditions from summer than the rest of the year.
How awesome. Summertime's good. We used to just ride our bikes to the pool and swim all day.
It's so funny because that's what we did too. I don't even know in relation to where the pool was from our house, but my mom would let us walk to the pool by herself.
Yeah.
And we would get there, and then she would get in the car and she would drive, and then we would just be at the pool like all day, every single day.
Oh, yeah.
That's all we did. And so that's how I think of summer. And
So
my
fun.
kids don't like the pool as much as I guess me and how I remember it, because some of them like to go some days and then they don't want to go the next day. It's definitely not an everyday thing for them. But I just think that that's kind of funny. And then what that did though is it created like a memory in me that going to the pool is fun and easy. So when I talk about taking, this actually happened yesterday too, when I talk about taking a massive group of kids to the pool, other moms kind of freak out.
They're like, what?
Because they're like, what?
That sounds overwhelming.
That's a lot of people, a lot of kids at the pool. I don't know if we can handle that. And I'm like, yeah, we can.
Let's
yeah,
do
we
it.
can. So
Isn't
that must
cool?
It must stem from my family traditions of just spending so much time at the pool.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. I didn't grow up camping. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge camper, and kudos to everyone out there
Glamper.
who, I'm not even a glamper. Okay?
You did a cabin in the woods.
Give me a beach. And the sun.
She likes the beach.
Love the beach. So, I mean, I am so impressed by all you guys, Stephanie camping and summer
and
favorite
she has
tradition.
like 6 kids. How fun.
I know.
That is so awesome.
It is fun. It is fun. Maybe someday I'll go when I don't have a toddler.
Right. You got to, for different seasons, you've got to switch up what you do
That's
too.
right.
So,
That's right. So,
or
anyway.
adjust the plans based on the age range. That's for sure.
Okay, any other family traditions?
I do have to tell you one. Okay, really quickly. So when we were little, my dad used to videotape us sledding down these giant hills in our hometown, okay? And inevitably, I would like hit a bump, fall off my sled, and proceed to put on this show that I was just like dying.
Needed to go to the hospital.
Oh yeah, I mean wailing away, and my dad would just zoom in on my face and just hang out with the video camera on my face. So when we get together as adults back at my parents' house, we get those old videos out, we watch them. It's hysterical. They make so much fun of me. Oh, they just think it's rewind that part, and it's just fun. So what, you gotta laugh about things in life.
You do. Hey, Megan, if you come to Colorado and want to go camping, I'll go camping with you.
Oh, that means you're a really good friend, Megan. That's awesome.
Yep, she
What
says
we'll
go
do for our
camping, mountains
parent
rule. I think I went camping a few times before I had kids. Those are funny stories with my husband. So, all right.
This has been fun.
This is such a fun topic to talk about. So continue to add to the comments. We can always go back and read them and continue the conversation. Jordan has something fun to show you.
I'm so excited. Okay, y'all, are you ready to make going back to school way easier on yourselves? We've got the freebie for you. Check this little beauty out.
It's not printed backwards. It's just printed.
It's printed.
Yes.
So this is the
a
daily
daily
checklist for your school year.
We're going back to school.
So you want your kids, I had a friend talk to me about this probably 3 months ago. She said, is it just me, or do you have to tell your kids like 700 times over the course of the whole school year, hang your backpack up, put your lunchbox away? She's like, when do they ever just finally get it?
When it's clear in a sheet for them to check off.
You say, oh, you don't need to ask me what you need to do before school. Just look at your checklist, right? So you go to our website, right at the top.
Familiesofcharacter.com.
There is a bright pink banner. Just click on the banner, and you can download this little gem, print it out, and those plastic sheet protectors we talked about before? Stick it in a plastic sheet protector, hang it where your kid's gonna know where it is every day, how to access it when they wake up, so they know exactly what they're expected to do.
Megan, you'll love it.
Yeah, they can use a little dry erase marker, get them a nice one that they like, their favorite color, and they can yeah. So then it comes time to doing something fun that they want to do. All we have to do is go to the little printable posted area in our house and go, oh yeah, let me just check and see if you did all your chores.
Jordan's thought this through a lot.
We used one all summer for screen time,
So
and it has been
we
awesome.
now have two. So we're continually going to build a library of freebies for everyone. So this is our second. So if you go just to familiesofcharacter.com, you can see our screen time freebie, and then this is our school daily checklist freebie. And so we're going to come out with some more. If anyone has a topic that you want us to create a freebie on, message us, because we definitely will. This actually stemmed from a conversation I had probably 5 years ago with a mom who had raised her kids, and we were talking about the morning routine, and she goes, oh, well, I just had in the pantry, they just knew their list of things that they had to do every day, and so she always had it up. And so that's kind of where this stemmed from. We took that idea and we created this. So we hope it's helpful, and we hope you guys enjoy it.
And not to get ahead of ourselves, but we already know what the printable for September is going to be, and it is going to be for moms. It's awesome.
Oh,
so get your sheet protector, your little dry erase marker.
I think I
print
forgot.
this baby off. If you would like multiple copies of this for your school, if you have meet the teacher night or back to school night,
this is a good idea too.
Get a hold of us, DM us, so send us a personal message, and we will be sure that you have what you need to give this to other parents so they too can make it a little bit easier on them. It's back to school. Y'all are awesome.
Thanks for joining us. We're way past our time.
Thanks for staying with us.
That's right.
Y'all are awesome.
We'll see you next Tuesday. I don't know what we're talking about next Tuesday.
That's all right. We're going to come up with whatever's relevant at the time. It's probably going to be something fun related to back to school.
Who knows? All right. But you guys have a great week. Catch us on our blog and share this if you want.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.